And, we're live. Let me just pull up the comment monitor here. So this video is about Creative Commons attribution. There should also be, I have a lot of tabs open. Nope. Yeah. So, we will start here. Let me go here to my channel. So I have comments running. Basically, this is going to be a short video here. Creative Commons attribution is complicated, and I kind of don't like it, but I kind of recognize why it's a little annoying. So, first of all, here's Airborne Death. This is how I have done attribution in the past. This is pretty much all my videos. They have scrolling text and it tells you who was did the sound effects and stuff like that. And I've already also posted about this on, there's 2 notifications, maybe they're for, I hope they're about this here, but I posted on Reddit about this, so I've done it like this, right? But then recently I've started noticing how different sites tell you to do it, and like, oops, right here. So they say like this. So this has the title of the photo, has who it's by, and a link to their profile. And then it has a link that's purple because I clicked on it. And for something like this, this makes sense. If I were to put that in the description, that makes sense to have something right there. This is there because that song is actually under a copy thing here, and I don't have to buy a license. It's okay that I used it. But, so, yeah, having it there could work, or having it in game credits could work. Like, I don't see it here, but somewhere I had, oh, wait, it's, yeah, it's this page here. I didn't know it existed, but this is cool. It's got all of these things for the Minecraft attribution. I get why they have some of this as, I don't know if it's suggestion or if it's rules. It looks like rules to me. I get it. It makes sense. This is very logical for attribution. It's easy to see the license, so proof you have license to use it and stuff. People know what rules it's under. It's easy to see where the original image is from, and it's easy to see who made it. And so, but I like doing this because it's an all-in-one complete package that you don't have to, I don't have to worry about wherever I put this video, whatever happens to it, like, and I feel that should be a thing that would be good for the people who do Creative Commons work. They might want something like this because, like, first of all, for me, covering myself, let's say that there was another video sharing website that I started using because I wanted to for some reason, and I don't know, like, there's a WAN show suggested over there. What if I use Linus Tech Tips? What if I use his Floatplane service, but then I forget to put attribution in the description? Because let's say I was doing that on YouTube, but I forgot to on Floatplane. Oops, that's my bad. If someone notices it, they can tell me and I can try and fix it. But also with this, like, I don't have to remember. What if, like, the YouTube version somehow is gone for some reason, and then there's just the Floatplane version that's missing attribution, and I don't have the files for it anymore for the project? And it's like, hey, you forgot attribution for some music. I forget who the music's by or where it's from. That can happen. So this all-in-one package means that this is a finished thing. I can put it anywhere and do pretty much whatever I want to with my film, my video, whatever. and I don't have to worry because it's there, which I might because of the way attribution rules are. Now, I doubt that anybody, like, if anybody, Creative Commons or whatever, the artist of this stuff sees it, they're going to complain too hard. They might say, hey, can you add the proper attribution in your description? And I'll say, yeah, okay, fine. Or maybe they'll say, hey, don't worry about your old projects, but going forwards, please attribute correctly. That might happen, but another thing, having it baked in like this too, makes it a little bit more likely that if someone else were to download this for some reason and put it somewhere else, or I don't know, like maybe they want to watch this in the woods as a film for a reunion or something, because my mom was talking about doing that with another video online. So maybe they want to do that, and which to me personally, as long as they're not redistributing it, sure, I'd be fine if they downloaded this to watch in the woods later. Well, here, if they put it on their flash drive and brought their projector and laptop and watched it in the woods where there's no cell signal, this gives the attribution right there, and it's not been separated from someone else doing it. So I think this is a great system. There are a few changes, though, that I'm willing to make. But first of all, I need to say artlist.io, or sorry, filmmusic.io. And this is where Kevin MacLeod's music is now going, except for I went to his website to look this up, and incompetech.com has the old style, which they were kind of side by side for a while. I thought I was only going to use this, but now I'm confused. I don't know what's up with Kevin MacLeod anyways. This isn't about him, but this right here, if you use 2 songs in your project, you have to do a copyright attribution twice, even if it's the same artist. There was one time once where, I forget which video, but I had this because I noticed Kevin MacLeod had an attribution thing on his page, which, let's take a look at that. IMCOMPE. No. Come on, no. KEVIN. It's INCOM. I know I spelled something wrong there. I don't know what. So his music licenses. If you do a Creative Commons license, then see right here how it adds onto like that. And that's all you need to do. I really appreciate this, and I'm wondering if Kevin MacLeod is trying to push his own hosting of this, where he had it like this more instead of like the other site, because I could be willing to do this. I would like to have this even more condensed, because like, who's gonna see this scrolling by in the credits of some YouTube movie that someone made and be like, I want to go see that and click on it? They're just gonna like search what's relevant. Oh, it's Creative Commons, and it's license something, and they'll Google it probably, or whatever. That's what I would do rather than type this whole thing out from the YouTube thing. Also, it's missing the www dot. That's weird. And having the license under, I could maybe have licensed under and the site that it came from. So maybe I could have like, let me show you what I posted on here. So what I could add, I'm just realizing now, is, so I could have Creative Commons sound effects, and then I have the website listed and the people listed. But I wouldn't want to have to list each and every single sound. And I don't want to have to... I basically don't want a massive scrolling wall of this. This would stretch my credit sections out so long. And I could put this stuff in the description. I just don't want to. So I'm hoping some people on Reddit have suggestions, and I'm actually just going to peek and see if anybody has acoustic panels and other stuff. Never mind. Okay, well, hopefully I get some answers to this soon, because what I would like is for this to be somehow acceptable. Like, yeah, that's actually fine. Go ahead and do it that way if you want to. But if I have to, then maybe I'll start putting stuff in the description. I just don't want to have a scrolling wall of this, because basically we've taken what would have been one line for the artist and made it into 3 lines. And like if we count the Creative Commons over here, we're making it 4 lines because we have 1. Wait, actually no, that's still 3. But this has the title, who it's by, and the license. I'm lost. How does this? Okay, so this has who it's by, but it's not linked. Then a link to the. Okay, I don't know. Either way, this in film credits is very awkward. There's a reason that you don't have like YouTube movie credits or professional film credits full of all kinds of stuff like this. And if it was a big budget Hollywood film or whatever and they wanted to use a Creative Commons sound, they would probably try and buy a license for it. Anyways, that's my thoughts on the thing. Hopefully we got some good discussion, some good answers from people on Reddit. You're welcome to hop over to Reddit and help me out there or post any suggestions you have in the comments down below. But I hope we can come to a good, reasonable answer because, you know, again, not only do I not really like the other way, having to cram that into my credits or put it here, this also, with the modifications I have suggested, gives the advantage that you know your stuff will be done, will be done everywhere. And it doesn't matter where the video that I make or whatever project I make goes, it's still going to have the credits with them, even if it gets separated from its description box. So then the final thing I'll say is, I attribute everyone. Some of the sounds that I use are under Creative Commons 0, which is almost like public domain. I just attribute everyone so that I don't have to worry about it, period. Just, you're getting attribution no matter what. And I will say that if you use my sound effects, so we go to free sound here, if you use, I just uploaded a bunch by the way. Yeah, if you, and those are waiting to be approved, but if you use any of my sound effects, all you have to do is have sound effects by Coolstars 101 Sound, and yes, list the free sound whatever website, so they know, because it makes logical sense that you need to know where the person is. Although I'm pretty sure a Google search will, I don't know. Google search will find, yeah, Google search found me, but there's like, oh, I'm credited in this video here. I'll have to check that out. I knew that a few people had used stuff for podcasts and things. This is interesting, though. Yep, and there's my popular sound right there. So, but basically, list, like, from free sound. So, like, sounds from free sound, and then my name. But you don't have to put that whole long thing and link to the license. You have my permission to not do that anyways. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. And I'll see you guys in whatever's next. Go support me on Patreon.